Cool. All right. Okay, so for this week, we put a bunch of stuff into our Jira board and made a bit of a timeline for this week. We need to get the problem started to set up. So the physical setup of the problem, some of the parameters that we need to define, and then also discussing with Dr. Beckermondi about the viability of the project, which we were kind of wanting to go with, as we talked about last week, maybe a shock absorber for like a lunar lander or something like that, kind of based off of this example for a suspension system. So we kind of based our timeline off of the list of contents for this example. And that timeline is here. And that's probably going to change a bit over the next month as we get through it. But I guess for this video, we're going to talk a little bit about our backgrounds and how that contributes to team diversity. So I guess I come from a really tiny town in South Dakota. And my internship, I've had 3 internships now, 2 of them being with NASA, and that's a lot of the inspiration for our project idea, because my first NASA project was on lunar lander shock absorbers, so we might be using some of my data from that project. I guess, Robert, you want to go next?
Yep, I been into like motorsports for a really long time, and I've been building suspensions and stuff like that. So a lot of this stuff I like, and I got a lot of, I guess, experience with it. So it's interesting to actually theoretically do it instead of just do it and test or hope and pray type thing. So maybe I can bring to the group, I guess, some hard-learned lessons. That's about it. Okay. Next, you, Hayden, your turn. Yeah.
Some of my backgrounds, I built a lot of, not necessarily for suspension, I don't have a lot of background, but for building PCs and having an internship at Phase Technology, maybe I can bring some of that into it, but haven't dealt a whole lot with suspension, so hopefully I can learn a lot through the other group members. I was born in a pretty big city and then moved to kind of a lower populated city, so maybe that might help seeing different kind of situations and types of living. And then pass on to either TJ or Justin next.
There we go. So I was born in a village in Palmer, Alaska. Lived there for a while and then moved on to Aberdeen, South Dakota. I just got done swapping the engines on my 91 Firebird. I took it out completely myself and then put it back in. Nice. And other than that, I took fluid dynamics and solid mechanics, so that might be able to help as well.
I'm Justin. I'm from Rapid here, and some things that I've done that could help with this are I've worked on my 78 Firebird, and I've done a couple engine swaps with the boat. I haven't really done too much with suspension systems, but I've done a lot of lab work in other classes, so hopefully I can bring that to this project.
Perfect. Alrighty. That'll probably do it for me, guys. Decided 4 o'clock next week, right?
Yep.
Yep.
All right. I will.
Monday it is.